You wake up. The sun is shining. You pour your first cup of coffee, thinking about the day ahead. A meeting at 10, picking up the kids from school, dinner plans. Everything feels completely normal. You feel fine. In fact, you probably feel great. You're focused on your career, meeting deadlines, and building for the future. You're a parent, a partner, a friend, juggling responsibilities and cherishing the moments that matter. You're busy living a full, active life, and there's absolutely no reason to think anything is wrong. But what if I told you something could be silently damaging your heart, your brain, your kidneys, right now, and you wouldn't feel a thing? A hidden threat that works quietly, day after day, inside your own body. High blood pressure is called the silent killer for a reason. It doesn't announce its arrival. Most people have no warning signs or symptoms at all, until it's too late. Until it causes a life-altering stroke, a sudden heart attack, or irreversible kidney failure. And here's the truly scary part. Nearly half of all adults with high blood pressure don't even know they have it. That's almost 1 in every 2 people walking around with this condition, completely unaware of the risk. You could be one of them. But knowledge is power. Today I'm breaking down 7 hidden signs of high blood pressure you should never ignore. We'll also cover exactly when you need to see a doctor, and the crucial steps to take if you've already been diagnosed, from lifestyle changes to medication. Please, stay until the end. This isn't about fear, it's about awareness and taking control of your health. Because what I'm going to share could literally save your life, or the life of someone you love. Let's begin. High blood pressure, also called hypertension, happens when the force of blood pushing against your artery walls stays consistently too high. A normal blood pressure reading is around 120/80. Once you're consistently at 130/80 or higher, that's considered elevated or high. And when it reaches 140/90 or more, that's hypertension. The danger? Over time, that pressure damages your blood vessels. It strains your heart. It increases your risk of stroke, heart attack, kidney disease, and even vision loss. And most people feel completely normal. Now let's talk about the signs. It's crucial to understand that high blood pressure is often called the silent killer for a reason. Many people won't have any obvious symptoms at all until significant damage has already occurred. However, when blood pressure reaches dangerously high levels, your body might send out subtle, or sometimes not so subtle, warning signals. Learning to recognize these can be life-saving. Let's explore the 7 hidden signs you should never ignore. Number 1. Frequent headaches, especially in the morning. If you often wake up with a dull, persistent headache, particularly at the back of your head, it could be linked to elevated blood pressure overnight. This type of headache, known as a hypertensive headache, typically occurs on both sides of the head and may have a pulsating quality. It happens because the pressure inside your skull increases. While not everyone with high blood pressure gets them, it's a symptom worth discussing with your doctor. Number 2. Blurred or distorted vision. Your eyes are full of tiny, delicate blood vessels that are sensitive to pressure changes. Sustained high blood pressure can damage these vessels, leading to a condition called hypertensive retinopathy. If your vision becomes blurry, you see spots or floaters, or experience double vision, don't just assume you need new glasses. It's a serious sign that requires immediate medical attention to prevent permanent vision loss. Number 3. Shortness of breath. If you find yourself feeling winded after simple activities that never used to bother you, like climbing a single flight of stairs or carrying groceries, your heart could be under strain. High blood pressure forces your heart to work harder to pump blood, which can cause the heart muscle to thicken and weaken over time, making it less efficient. This can lead to fluid backing up into the lungs, causing breathlessness. Number 4. Chest tightness or discomfort. This is extremely serious. Any feeling of pressure, squeezing, or pain in your chest, known as angina, should be treated as a medical emergency. High blood pressure is a major risk factor for heart attacks and other heart disease because it accelerates the buildup of plaque in your arteries. Chest pressure should never be ignored. Number 5. Nosebleeds. While many things can cause a nosebleed, frequent unexplained nosebleeds can be a red flag for very high blood pressure. If you experience them alongside other symptoms like a severe headache or dizziness, it could be a sign of a hypertensive crisis, which requires urgent care. Number 6. Fatigue or confusion. Your brain needs a steady, well-regulated supply of oxygen-rich blood to function properly. When blood flow is affected by severe hypertension, your brain can suffer. This might manifest as persistent, unusual fatigue that isn't relieved by rest, or more alarming symptoms like confusion, memory problems, or difficulty concentrating. And number 7, pounding in your chest, neck, or ears. This sensation, sometimes described as hearing your own heartbeat in your ears, a condition called pulsatile tinnitus, or feeling a forceful pounding in your chest or neck, can be a direct result of elevated blood pressure. It's the sound and feeling of blood being forced through your vessels with excessive power. But please, remember this critical point. The most dangerous aspect of high blood pressure is that most people have zero symptoms. You can feel perfectly fine while your body is under immense strain. Relying on symptoms to appear is a risky gamble. That's why regularly checking your blood pressure at home or with your doctor isn't just a good idea. It's an essential part of protecting your long-term health. You should see a doctor if your blood pressure consistently reads 130/80 or higher. You experience chest pain, shortness of breath, severe headaches, or vision changes. Your reading is 180/120 or higher. This is a hypertensive crisis and requires immediate medical attention. Do not wait for symptoms to get worse. By the time symptoms show, damage may already be happening. Prevention and early detection are everything. Managing high blood pressure often starts right in your own home, with powerful, evidence-based lifestyle changes. Whether you've been diagnosed or want to prevent it, here's what truly works. First, reduce your salt intake. Too much sodium causes your body to retain excess fluid, which directly increases the volume of blood in your arteries and raises your blood pressure. Aim for less than 2,300 milligrams per day. If you already have hypertension, your doctor may recommend an ideal target closer to 1,500 milligrams. This means reading labels carefully, especially on processed foods, and flavoring your meals with herbs and spices instead of salt. Second, move your body. Regular physical activity makes your heart stronger, so it can pump more blood with less effort. The goal is at least 150 minutes of moderate activity, like brisk walking, cycling, or dancing, each week. Also, try to incorporate 2 days of strength training. Third, maintain a healthy weight. Excess weight puts extra strain on your heart and blood vessels. Even a modest weight loss of just 5 to 10 pounds can significantly lower your blood pressure readings. Fourth, eat heart-healthy foods. The DASH diet, Dietary Approaches to Stop Hypertension, is a great model. Focus on fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins like fish and poultry, and healthy fats. These foods are rich in potassium, magnesium, and fiber, which help control blood pressure. Fifth, limit alcohol. Drinking too much can raise blood pressure to unhealthy levels. Stick to the recommended limits, no more than 1 drink per day for women and 2 for men. Sixth, if you smoke, quitting is one of the best things you can do for your heart. Nicotine temporarily raises your blood pressure and heart rate with every cigarette. Seventh, manage stress and prioritize sleep. Chronic stress contributes to elevated readings. Practice relaxation techniques like deep breathing or meditation. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep per night, as poor sleep is linked to hypertension. Finally, if you're prescribed medication, take it consistently. Don't skip doses just because you feel fine. High blood pressure is a silent condition, and medication works in the background to keep you safe. High blood pressure doesn't announce itself loudly. It whispers, it waits, and sometimes the first symptom is a stroke, a heart attack, or kidney failure. But it doesn't have to be that way. Check your blood pressure, encourage your parents, talk to your siblings, protect your family. Your future self will thank you. If this video helped you, please like, subscribe for more Body Bucks investment, and share it with someone you care about. You never know whose life you might save. And drop your last blood pressure reading in the comments. I'd love to know when you last checked. See you in the next video.